Hello guys, welcome back to Bro RC. First of all, I apologize to whoever that is already following me because I didn't post any video last week. I was really busy. So today I'm gonna do a review on this car. This is a Xinlehong 9125, or maybe in some certain countries it's called Hosim 9125. I haven't seen any videos on YouTube that is sharing about the experience owning this car. I've been driving this car for good at least 30 batteries already, and I've been having this since December last year, so a little bit more than 2 months. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go through on the good things about this car. Firstly, the price. This is a sub 100 USD 4-wheel drive RC car, hobby grade RC car. So it is a relatively cheap truck. However, the good thing about this cheap truck is that this is a pretty well built car. If you look at the parts, let me open it here. The quality of the plastics is top notch. Not really a budget material that they use to make this car. It's pretty hard. As you can see here, this is the ESC and the receiver. So you got a heat sink inside here. Pretty nice, red maroon in color. And also and also this is the battery compartment, so it's well hidden. However, I have one comment on this type of battery compartment, is that the 2S 1600 mAh battery fits really tight inside. So after some times of using this, as you can see, this cable is already bent. So if you want, and if you have the time, and if you like to make things better, maybe you can shorten this wire, maybe. Okay, moving on to the suspension. Alright, the original suspension comes with it doesn't come with oil fill shocks, so I have upgraded all these shock absorbers into oil fill type. If you do not upgrade these shocks into the oil type, it is still okay. However, if you do upgrade them, then you will see an impressive improvement. The controller, what kind of controller which you get with sub $100 car? So in particular, this is the controller that you will get for this car. As you can see, the steering wheel side is pretty nice to hold, pretty nice to use it to maneuver the car. The foam material is okay, and then it has the little lights here. If you connect to the car, if it's blue in color, then it will show that you have good battery. Your battery is still good, and you can still use it for your session. And What else they have? They have steering trim here, steering dual rate, and steering reverse. And also this car comes with two models. There's two, one here and one on the other side. So if you set on the controller low or L, it will use only one motor while you're driving it, and if you switch to high, you'll be using two motors. And one thing about this car is that while you're driving it, it's really quiet. It's like for example, if you are driving it in a park, you would not, it is pretty quiet, that you would not hear any sound coming from the car. So the tires is also good quality for the price. It is almost a real rubber kind of material, and it does have foam inside, as you can see. And even though after I've driven it for about 30 battery packs, the glue part is still okay. I haven't encountered any glue was loose from the wheel rims. So yeah, all four tires are still okay. Other than that, yes, one thing that is very easy to be damaged if you are bashing it, just a regular bashing. You are maybe jumping off a small ramps or medium height ramps. So this axle shaft, this is the rear and the front, is very easy to bend. However, it is also very easy to straighten it up back. So I haven't had to replace any of them. I just took it off and using some type of grabbing tools, and then I straighten it back with just hammer. So as long as it's not touching any other body parts, and I think it is still usable. Okay, what's next? The proportion of this car, as you can see here, you have about a good 3 fingers clearance from the body of the car to the ground. So you can enjoy this car on any sort of terrains. You can drive it on grass, on field. You can drive it on of course on road, and also some dirt tracks, muddy tracks. It will work fine. It is advertised that this car is waterproof IPX4. However, from my experience, yeah, it is splash proof, but to say that it's fully waterproof, to be honest, I haven't tried it myself. Okay, yeah, how easy it is to maintain this car. First of all, when it comes to hobby grade RC car, one thing that comes to mind is that whether you can easily find the spare parts for this car. So if you look at what I'm showing you now, I'm researching the parts on Banggood. So if you search Xinlehong 9125 parts, you will see that all the spare parts are there, and it is pretty cheap as well. So in terms of how easy it is to get parts, I would say it is very easy, because all the parts are still there, and still I mean the manufacturer still forking out the parts for this car, so you don't have to worry about running out of spare for this car. One thing that I want to highlight when it comes to maintaining this car is that, as you can see, all the parts are in this enclosed body. So every single time that you want to access the front diff gear, the motors, the motor pinions, spur gear, and rear diff gearbox, you have to open this car up. However, you can do it for example, if you want to access the front diff gearbox, you have to only remove these front parts and also these 4 screws for this part of the body. Then you can also you can already access the differential gear on the front. Same to the differential gear at the back. If you open this rear side up and all these screws and also this part here, you can access the diff gearbox on the rear without opening the front side. However, if you are changing the center axle, the main axle that's running from the motor gear to the front side, you will have to open up both sides in order to access it. And also you may need to take off the servo. The servo is here to be able to change that part. Okay, so what are the cons of owning this car? Alright, as I from my experience as an RC hobbyist, I really like to upgrade my RC model, maybe it RC helicopter or RC car, RC boat. So for this car, unfortunately, there is very little upgrade parts made specifically for this car. The only part that is made, upgrade part that is made for this car is the oil-filled shock absorbers. Other than that, if you are planning to upgrade this car, you have to really do it yourself, find compatible parts, and then see whether you can fit in this car. I haven't done anything else on this car except for changing the oil shocks. Even though that's you can't really upgrade it, I mean the upgrades is not straightforward. However, one thing that is good about this car is it is already pretty well built. I don't really feel or have a great urge to upgrade this car compared to the toys cars. So yeah, to me that's a very good compensation in terms of unavailability of upgrade parts. So yeah, but I leave it to you. You decide if you want to own this car. Alright, so yeah, my overall opinion about this car. To me, after owning it for about close to 3 months and at least 30 batteries done, I think this is a very good car for the price of below $100. You can get it on Banggood or AliExpress for about $80. With delivery, it could be $90, so around there. So yeah, this is value for money hobby grade RC car. And if you are just into the hobby, you are not sure what type of car you want to buy, and then you don't want too much of a hassle, I can say that this might be the car for you, because it's very easy to maintain. The parts are okay if you are only generally moderately bashing the car. Other than that, if you are going to go further to upgrade this car, that's when you might have a problem. But overall, this is a good car that has enough value for the money that you will spend to buy it. Okay, that's it for me for now. I'll be coming up with more reviews. If you are getting something from my videos, you learn something and you enjoy my video, please subscribe, share, and click the notification button so that you will be notified on my next video. Thank you very much. Happy RCing. Bye bye.